What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Fort Aspenwood video. Here I am playing on the Kurzick side as a monk, and I'm using Melandru's Resilience as my elite. So this is a ranger skill, it's a stance, and for 16 seconds I'll gain +4 health regeneration and +1 energy regeneration for each condition and hex that I'm suffering. So I'll use draw conditions, which is skill number 5, to take them away from my ally, put them on myself, and then I can just use this stance and get some pretty good health regeneration that should negate any kind of degeneration from conditions, as well as some energy regeneration. If the hexes aren't that big of a deal, I'll just leave them on me as well, and the stance will then kind of hopefully cancel it out. So this build used to be popular back in the day. I don't think it's as popular anymore. Honestly, there's so many good monk elite skills that making your elite this Melandru's Resilience is a little bit of a niche thing to do. However, there's definitely situations where it comes in handy. This game is a win, so it does work out, but maybe not the most powerful thing you could run as a monk, considering there's so many good elites. I'm kind of splitting my monking between protection and healing. So I have Signet of Rejuvenation, which of course is energy free and heals pretty decently. Heals extra if my allies are attacking. And then also I have Patient Spirit for my protection. I have Spirit Bond and Shield of Absorption. These are both pretty important in Fort Aspenwood. You kind of need to have some protection prayers because you just encounter a lot of damage, and just healing through it is difficult, so protecting it, reducing it, is a good strategy. I also brought Healing Breeze with me. Not something that I normally run, but I decided to give it a shot in this match. It is pretty good if you're facing heavy conditions or heavy hexes, to just be able to regenerate right through them. I have Reverse Hex as my way to kind of remove hexes from allies or myself should I need to. And this one too, I mean, oftentimes I'd run Cure Hex because it does have a nice heal to it, but this Reverse Hex, it's nice as well. It's quick cast time. It does have a 10-second recharge though, I believe, but it works out pretty well. Here I'm just trying to see if I can keep these gates up, but I don't really like playing this role as a monk and just sitting here and continue and just healing these Kurzick Necromancers and Elementists over and over again. And if they have a Siege Turtle, it's really kind of a losing battle. Eventually, the enemy players with the Siege Turtle attacks will probably be able to take it down, no matter how much I'm just spamming these heals over and over. So I'm hoping my team will get up here and start fighting them, but looks like right now I'm the only person at this gate. Here my team comes. Another monk on my team that's also seems to be healing. You can see we actually have 4 monks in total. So a lot of monks. It's going to make it pretty difficult for them to do a lot of damage on us. However, it can be a little bit tricky because if we're not able to take down their Siege Turtles, then it is kind of dangerous for us. Because they'll just keep on coming through, and even with 4 monks, it can be difficult. Siege Turtles are really a priority to take down. But so far, you haven't really been able to see this Melandru's Resilience yet. I'll have to wait till I can try to draw some conditions for my allies, or get some conditions on myself or hexes, and then we'll see kind of how it works. There I use it, but it really just takes off that Wastrel's Demise. You can see with burning doesn't do as much degeneration because of the stance. I don't know how many of you actually enjoy playing Monk. I actually think I like it quite a lot. It's totally different role than any of the other professions in Guild Wars, of course. I find it a lot of fun. And honestly, I do not enjoy playing a Smite Monk. I should probably create some videos of that. I don't think I've done any with Ray of Judgment or any of the other smiting skills. It's just that you oftentimes get targeted as a monk. And if you're just focusing on damage and you can't even adequately heal yourself, then you're going to be dropped pretty soon. And also your teammates are not going to be too happy with you, because monks they can be rare when playing in Fort Aspenwood or in PvP. So when people see a monk, they get excited. They think, great, I don't have to use self-heals. We're going to do well in this game. They're going to keep up the gate. And then if you're just spamming like Bane Signet and stuff, then they definitely get upset. I'm trying to keep an eye on this green gate as well. Can't just let these enemy players kill all these green gate NPCs. I'm hoping that with all these monks in my team, I can be a little bit careless at times and still things will work out just fine. What might be happening during this game too, though, is that any conditions that are being spread on my allies, these other monks are just removing them. So I don't necessarily have a chance to draw them and to utilize Melandru's resilience. But it definitely is a fun skill to bring. I think I'm running at 10 for my wilderness survival. So I think it'll last about 16 seconds. I have like 13 in healing prayers with some runes. So 13 in total. And I think it's 10 protection, 10 divine favor, and 10 wilderness survival. I need to keep an eye on this Juggernaut. You can see he's really overextending, but he knocks down the turtle there. It's always fun when you see these two apex predators fighting each other, the turtle and the Juggernaut. There we go. I got 2 conditions on myself, so you can see Melandru's resilience doing kind of some of its job there. The energy regeneration is nice. I would love it if it was even more than just +1 for energy. But again, with that nice +4 health regeneration for each condition in Hex, it really can negate bleeding or poison, right? It negates some of burning. Of course, you have to worry about some conditions, obviously daze, deep wound, right? But something like cripple, I don't really care too much about right here. It's really just working in my favor with this stance. Doing some pretty good damage on this Juggernaut. Hopefully we'll be able to keep him up. A nice shame on me right there, right as the Juggernaut was falling. Very well timed. So we're forced to retreat back. This Mesmer's putting some pressure on me. Try to throw protection on that gatekeeper. Try to heal, keep up these gatekeepers. These pets are always annoying. These pet builds in Fort Aspenwood are oftentimes pretty strong. Brutal Strike, you can spam that a lot. And that can hit for over 100 damage. Which is one reason Spirit Bond's really good. It's good against a pet build like that, which does a lot of damage, or against Elementalist. See if me and my 3 other monks can just spam as many heals and protection prayers as we can here. Even still, the orange gatekeeper's down. Again, there has to be a balance of damage and healing. You literally wouldn't want to play on the Kurzick side with just monks on your team. You do need to have a nice balance. There, the purple gatekeeper is taken down. So feeling a little bit worried at this point, but I'll just try to cast as much on Gunther as I can. Kind of threw a healing breeze on him. Start healing him kind of right away when he starts to take damage. You can see he's kind of standing in a chaos storm there. So close match. Luckily, Melandru's resilience is letting me manage my energy a little bit once I do have these conditions or hexes on me. But very tough right now. Switching to my high set, trying to throw in some more heals. Right now I'm focused kind of all on Gunther and myself. I'm not really trying to heal my teammates. If they die, they'll pop right back up and they take me down. You can see that 124 damage. Let's run over to Gunther. Hopefully we can just spam some heals and prevent his death. He's dropping fast though. And look at that. Gunther dies, but we win. So good game. Thanks for watching.